Hey, it's Ty Crandall with Credit Suite. And in this video, I want to talk to you a little bit more about some things you need to do before you even think about applying for a business loan or business credit of any kind, which have to do with improving your fundability. This is kind of making sure that you're creating your business the right way, where it's credible and where it's reputable to the lenders and credit issuers you're going to apply with, because this is what they're really looking for to approve you. So if you know what they're looking for before you apply, then you're able to go in, meet their criteria, and have a significantly better chance of getting approved. So that's exactly what we're going to be diving into right now. Now, remember, when we're talking about building business credit, we're talking about building credit for your EIN number, okay, that's not linked to your personal Social Security number, right? So this separates your consumer and your commercial credit. So this is credit that's in the business name. It's based on the business's ability to pay, not the business owner. So because of that, there's no consumer credit check when you do this the right way. So personal credit doesn't matter, because we're not even looking at personal credit. We're looking at the business credit profile to get the approvals. And there's a personal guarantee. You're not personally liable for then what happens in the business name. So a lot of reasons you're going to probably want to get business credit. And one of the major reasons is that all businesses have it, right? We know places like Dell don't have Michael Dell signing as a guarantor. Well, the reason for that is because that company has built so much credit that it no longer needs him. A guarantor or personal guarantee is required when the business doesn't have enough credit to stand on its own. So the goal here is to be able to build your credit where it can actually do so. And again, there's no guarantee because the business credit's established. So it's then strong enough to qualify on its own. Now, business credit does not happen automatically, okay? It becomes very important to know that. You've got to be intentional here. You've got to actively work to build it. Consumer credit's not that way. Look, if you go get a credit card at Target today, Target's going to report to the consumer reporting agencies. You know that. But there's a process involved to get a lot of the credit that reports on your business credit reports there. And if you don't know this process, well, then you don't succeed. This is why most medium and large businesses have business credit, because they have CFOs, they have finance controllers, they have these finance people in their organization that do this for them. But if you're a small business owner, if you don't know how to do this, then the problem is you don't do it. You don't build business credit. And then as a result, you don't have the credit profile and score you need that makes you more lendable. And you're not able to get this credit without the guarantee and without the credit check. So again, it can be done easily and quickly. It's much faster than consumer credit. It's just a matter of knowing the actual process to do so. So the very first process of getting any kind of money, business credit and financing, is really building or improving your fundability. That's what matters most, because a business has got to be or look fundable or lendable for lenders and credit issuers and vendors to want to give you money. Now, this starts with basics, right? You need to have a professional looking website and a professional email address. You never want to put a Gmail type email address on an actual application, for example, for financing your credit. You need to have a toll-free phone number. It needs to be a business phone number. You would never want to use a mobile phone or a home phone number on an application. You want to have a fax number. You want to make sure your toll-free number is listed with 411. This is one of the really secret criteria checks that lenders and credit issuers have of looking at that 411 listing. So you need to make sure that that's listed with 411. And as I mentioned, you want to have that toll-free number. You need to have a bank account for your business. Now, this helps you in a lot of different ways. When it comes to business credit cards, they're going to ask for bank references. So having a bank reference, a reference of an individual that works in your business bank will work perfectly. And again, if you're running money through your business bank account, that opens up all kinds of financing options for you. And a lot of times, if there's an ownership change in your business or anything like that, lenders may even look at the date you started your bank account as the date the business opened. So there's just so many benefits here by doing this. You also need to make sure that you have any necessary licenses for your business. This could be in the city that you're in, the county you're in, the state you're in, even the industry you're in. You need to make sure that you have any necessary licenses. And then everything needs to be exactly the same, not just your licenses, your online, your offline statements, your online listings on Google and Bing and Yahoo, your website listing, the stuff that's on your bank statements and your licenses. It all must be congruent. One of the biggest reasons that people get denied for financing is not because they don't qualify. They don't even know this, but it's not because they don't qualify. What's really happening is that their information that's being put on the application doesn't match what the bank has, and the bank's pulling it from Small Business Finance Exchange, they're pulling it from the Secretary of State, and these things don't match. They think there's potential fraud, and they turn down the application. So one of the easiest ways to make sure that doesn't happen is just congruency, making sure all this information is the same address, the same name, the same phone number. You've got to check that. Now, the great news is once you do this once, you're solid. You never need to do it again. But the bad news is I cannot cannot tell you how many people we see get denied because of this incongruency. We fix the incongruency, they turn right back around and get approved. So you need to get this done so you know that you're not getting denied just because you don't meet the basic criteria that they're looking at. So remember, when we're building business credit, personal credit's untouched because we're not actually having any credit report on your personal credit report, so it doesn't affect your utilization or inquiries because there's no personal credit check. Also, remember, you need to get this before you need it. Any kind of revolving credit, including credit lines and business credit, you always want to get before you need it so you have it to pull you through tough times. Remember to pay your bills as agreed because payment history really matters, and that'll help you build business credit the right way, which we have a lot of training on this as well. And it ultimately starts with what we talked about today, establishing that business fundability. And our other trainings, we teach you how to get set up with the reporting agencies, get your EIN, get your DUNS number, and then you start building business credit a few different ways, including with vendor credit. So you get credit with vendors that report to the reporting agencies. Then you move on to retail credit like Walmart, Amazon. Then you move on to the final credit tiers, which are literally fleet credit, auto vehicle financing, Visa cards, MasterCards. So much access to financing based only on business credit quality. And then again, as you build business credit, it opens up a lot of doors for you for financing as well. So if you have questions, give us a ring, 877-600-2487. At Credit Suite, we help you get money for your business. And we do it three ways: by improving your fundability to make you more lendable, by helping you build business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your SSN, and to also access all different types of loans and credit lines. So if we can help you, feel free to give us a ring or send us an email, info@creditsuite.com. And make sure you go to creditsuite.com. There's a great free guide you can grab. And at the top right of our page, you can also access our other social channels where we go live on Facebook weekly, where we answer questions in real time. And we have hundreds of videos on YouTube that will teach you everything you need to know about getting money for your business, and so many other resources, tips, and tactics that will help you get the most money for your business at the best terms. So check it all out at creditsuite.com.